Welcome to Factorio, and I think I'm safe now. For those who weren't tuning in last time, we had a moment or two where the aliens appeared somewhat surprisingly in the middle of my base. I then got chewed up, and due to the miraculous rebirth that is reloading the game, I managed to survive that encounter. However, what we have since done is made sure that we've got some defences. Well, when I say some defences, I've built a ruddy great wall pretty much across the equator of this particular map. It doesn't stretch all the way yet, and I'm optimistic in that I won't get anyone sneaking around the sides. I'm sure they'll find slightly more entertaining targets to go after than just coming around the side and chewing up my base. But you never know. We'll finish that off at some point. What else has changed since you were last here? Look after me, turrets. So the iron mines that we were running near our base had finally exhausted themselves, so I've now hooked up the rail-based import of iron ore onto our main processing conveyor, and as you can see, that is jam-packed. We're not yet up to the level of output that we need from other areas of the factory, so we're not making enough gears yet, we're not making enough inserters and belts and the rest of it, but we will be, and this has largely come about, of course, because I've turned the copper off for the time being. The only thing we are doing with copper is we are continuing to make whatever the hell this makes, which is probably batteries or sulfuric acid, there we go. Yes, so that's the only thing that copper's feeding right now. Nothing else is being fed in the slightest. All these belts are empty, because what we were in the middle of doing last time around is destroying the processing system we had already to grab some more oil, which is, of course, now happening. So what are we going to do this time? Well, let's get the copper up and working again, because, frankly, we're not going to get very far in this world unless we've got copper going. And then I'll probably tidy up some turrets or some such. So we're coming in on a pretty standard fast belt. We've got the traditional double splitter maneuver going on, out of which one end is going into a, I guess, part storage chest, but also it's an output to continue that sulfuric acid production. But what we are going to want is, I don't know, I'm slightly torn between whether I need 3 or whether I need 4 factories kicking out copper wire. Let's get another couple of factories built just while I'm talking. Yeah, I mean, we are going to need a lot of copper wire in order to feed as many assembling machines as possible. The good news is that if we have other demands on our copper, in fact, we need them for advanced circuits as well, so we're definitely going to go with 4. Yeah, so we've got further room here to expand our kind of primary copper production area, but for starters, let's have a quick look. Okay, so I want to make sure I'm still feeding the red flasks properly. Obviously, with the copper turned off, it means green flasks aren't being made at the moment, so research is well and truly stalled. So let's get this show on the road. And what we're going to want is we're going to want a good hearty copper belt, which I think I'll lead on something of a wild goose chase. There we go. And round again. Is this really the best way to do it? Yeah. It buys me the most space. Okay. Right, now we're going. What I do need to do here, of course, is actually look at the speed at which the resources are going to come up that belt. I may need to increase the speed of the belt, or maybe add a second stream onto that belt. Second stream? What are you talking about? A second one of these 4. Yeah, I would have thought that's perfectly obvious. In order to feed the copper wire making situation, he said. Right, let's get this going and just make sure that everybody's eating properly, because you've got to eat properly. Right, power it up. We've also, and I've not been, showing this on camera. we're about 11 hours into the game, and I think in total I've probably had about 6 hours worth of video. What I've been trying to do was make sure that interesting stuff happened on screen, whereas more mundane activities have happened when you're not around. I figured you'd probably rather watch where progress was genuinely happening. Again, if you'd rather see, you know, a warts and all kind of approach to this playthrough, let me know. Good. Right, stop rambling. Get on with it. Right, good. Yeah, okay, so those 4 are going, but we won't know whether that's working properly or not until we actually output again the other end. And I think the only way to go from here is going to be fast belts again. Having built factories before, this simply isn't going to work unless I'm really kicking the copper out, and copper wire will go through it at a rate of knots. So, okay, what are we going to do here? We're going to need to merge these onto the same belt, and I think we'll do it twice. So we'll put one there, and we'll put one here. Well, except not there. We're going to put it there. Yes. And, yep, okay, that looks good. Right, we'll put like this. I'm sure there's more elegant ways of doing this, you know, but actually it really does seem to be the fastest, or at least the least part intensive method of ensuring things get onto both sides of the belt. It's not particularly load balanced. There's plenty of room for improvement there, but frankly, I'm hoping to get it to the point where it queues. As I have with just about every other resource in the place, or if not queuing, then at least flowing very, very smoothly. Because smoothly, maybe constantly is the word I was searching for there. Yeah, I want to make sure it's flowing properly, because that way you know you're never got machines that are hanging around. Because frankly, if you're going to invest money in building the things in the first place, you might as well make sure that they're actually working. I didn't need to build any of those. Never mind, we'll get over it. So we'll send this one down here. What are you going to do with that one? What's that one for? What's this one for? What are you thinking? Well, we could just leave that one there if we have to. Okay, good. We'll do that then. Am I out of regular belts? Typical. Let's whip some up. Okay, and then that one can be the feed onto here. Yeah, I like that. No, it's not the prettiest system ever created, but that'll do it. Good. Okay, so that's my red belt feed. What else am I missing? What do you need? What is it your life is incomplete without? Circuits. Okay, circuit production. Right, well, we're in a good place. We can overhaul the whole of this. We just need to make sure it's copper wire and iron. Right. Leave that there for the moment. Okay, so let's stop it. Yeah, I knew you were going to do that. Right, no, you can't cut that off. Well, you can, but we don't recommend it. Yeah, okay, well, we can get rid of these two. Alright, cool. So what we want here is we want standard electronic circuits being made, and I think, should we go for 4 again? I think we'll go for 4 again, in which case we might need 5 there, but that's set up to allow for a 5th. Okay, I do not doubt for a second that there are wizards out there who have calculated exactly how many factories you need to maximize your output in this regard. That's 3. Do we want to go 3? Do we want to go 4? We're going to go 4. Slightly unconventional approach there. Right, and then we'll import from our iron. Happy with that? I think we might be. Good. Yes, I've got a couple of chests that are pretty jam packed with circuits. But I mean, once I start making robots alone, that's going to just making sure. Yes. Okay. We're fine. As you can see, I mean, you know, there's a few in there, and there's a bunch in that one. In fact, I might pick these up. Come with me. And we can get that out of the way. There's also a fair bit of this. We can take this up as well. Lovely. And we can stick it in here so that these can get to work already. And then we want a fourth. Where am I going to put the fourth? I think here is probably the optimum. Yes, I know I've got the power off there again. That's in the way, helpfully. Alright, well, while you're sat around doing nothing, and while I'm getting this working initially, let's get rid of that. Let's put that in just so that it can get to work. Just get moving those over there. What a complete, absolute waste of time, but I can't be bothered to do it manually. I'm going to do a little bit manually. No, can't be bothered. Right, let's run the power for this one up the other side. I apologise, deep in thought. Right, good. I'm supposed to be talking in an engaging fashion. Okay, engage, and so forth. Let's make a couple more of the... But now we've got power poles galore. Look before you create. That's how you end up having 24 underground belt access points going on. Right, so we've got our copper wire here, which is going to be easy enough to run down the side of this. We'll take it as far as there for now. Although we'll take it one further. Well, we will in a minute. So that we've got 4 factories set up and trundling along. Let's get some fast inserters up. And with this production increase, we should drain the last... I mean, once this is going, obviously, but we should drain the last of the... whatever the hell I'm draining the last of. The rest of the initial copper mine. In relatively short order. And, you know what would be good here? You know what would be clever? Let's route this copper down one side. And then route the output the other side. Yes. Because the inserters will be smart enough not to grab a circuit board, stick it in the factory and go, there you go, make another circuit board with that. Gonna go, yes, that's not exactly what I had in mind. We got any smart inserters kicking around? Yeah, there's one. Good. Frees up a slot. Okay, and just very, very interesting. Maybe there's something I can do here. So if we continue this belt down, you're going to end up with copper wire coming out the bottom, but you're also going to have circuits coming out the bottom. So maybe we could insert off. Because you're not going to be able to split those streams after you've got them that far, are you? No, I'm not. Okay, well, let's put a couple of chests out for the moment, and then we'll worry about routing them in the right direction. Maybe there. Yes? Yes. We're going to need another smart inserter. You. Those. Make another smart inserter. Come on, you said it out loud. You should just get on with it and do it. You grab copper wire. Okay. This is probably going to have to be all kinds of altered, but I'm semi-confident that this will work. There we go. Look, happily trotting along. That was a lot of aliens. They are kicking the hell out of that wall. Right, the sooner I can get robots built so that wall can happily repair itself, the better. Right, meanwhile, let's put that in there. And drag this round the side. Is that going to work? No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. Oh well, that'll get sorted out when it gets to the bottom. Right, okay, what did I do wrong? You tried to connect one too early. Okay. You want to go like that. Like that. Like that. And then it will come down one side. Just like that. Tremendous. Good. Okay, so we've now got a good queue of copper coming down there. The question is it going to move fast? Am I going to need a faster belt? I probably won't, but equally, now I've got 4 of these running. Maybe stick a productivity module in there and make those go a bit faster if we need to. Why are you not working? What have I done wrong here? See, he's happy. The telegraph pole's in the way. Right? Not right. What have I done wrong? What's the problem? Look, right. Oh, it's because there's copper at the end. Okay. That's wrong button. Pick it up. There we go. Grand. Oh, and they're attacking the other side as well. I can tell my defences are still leaving a little to be desired. Right, okay, let's run this belt here out a little further. Like that, and then let's... do we want a fast? No, we don't need a fast inserter there. We'll use the lower power. So, I mean, it's always worth bearing in mind that lower speed inserters use less power. And if I'm wrong, I'm somewhat surprised by that. Okay, good. And then we can probably feed off here, or maybe out of this chest in order to build. In fact, let's get this going now. I think that's a suitable next step. Let's grab these. And you don't need you. Oh, careful. The number of times you pick up a chest and it's still full. I don't know how many of you can still remember the Great Copper Explosion, or at least my references to the Great Copper Explosion, but that was quite a copper explosion. Okay, now that should see us in a position where green flasks are going again. You guys are working, right? Yay! Okay. Progress, progress. And then let's have... Do we need 2? Do we need 3? Let's just put that down so we can remember the recipe. Plastic, copper wire and circuit boards, and then we just need plastic. And where the plastic's way over in the west, so we're going to have to route that in. But I can see, well, potentially routes we can get that in through. Maybe we could come up in parallel to this wonky looking belt down the bottom. Okay, so yeah, look, here we go. Yeah, they're already starting to pick up speed. Interesting. Okay, right, well, let's go 1, 2... And true to form, we've put that chest in a completely stupid place. How absolutely brilliant we are. Alright, okay. Look, wait, stop. Let's pick that up. Right, where do we actually want to put them? Because you can't pick them up if I don't put them somewhere sensible. We could take them off the end and stick them in the box there. Hey, that works. Marvellous. Right, take them off the end. Get back to work. And then you can take them out of there and stick them on the thing. And then everybody gets what they want. Oh, okay, so you're sticking it out the other... Why are you now getting copper? Oh, because you don't give a damn. Right, okay. Come here. No, we don't want copper in this flipping pipeline. As games go, this one's pretty unforgiving when you do something stupid. And this is the kind of observation that I am well equipped to make, given that I am well versed in doing things that are pretty stupid. Let's see, where did that smart inserter go? There he is. Let's put those back in there. Let's be a little more selective, shall we? What do you want? Circuits. When do you want them? 20 minutes ago. Awesome. I want to move that. Don't mind me. Okay, good. Right, advanced. Advanced. Where are you going to bring the plastic in? We could do another in and out on the same belt. Yeah, okay. Well, it seems to be working here, doesn't it? It does seem to be working now. Which is a fair point. And I don't believe I've done this. What else could we go here? Yeah, combat robotics. They're good for a laugh. Yeah, you know how I was moving everything out of this chest here in order to clear the space for a factory? Why did none of you tell me I was doing exactly the same thing there? For Gord's sake. Okay, we'll just run 3 factories for now. You're just going to run out of circuit boards. Well, that's as maybe, but I've got a backlog. We can clear all this stuff out, and then we'll worry about that later. Okay, smarty pants. You also haven't got enough copper coming in here, and you're going to be hard pressed to go much faster. Okay, that is tricky. Maybe if I moved this one up, then we could take off the bottleneck here. We are going to want, that's 4 running at pretty much max. Oh no, we have got some waiting going on. Let's have a look. Yep, he's waiting. Okay, we're not getting around here fast enough. So if I fast belt this, let's rustle up a few of those. Let's go grab some of these gears while we're waiting for that to happen. Okay, good. So we're going to fast belt this to make sure that those don't run short of copper in order to copper wire us. Why are you only coming in one side? You're not coming in one side. Okay, fine. Come on, what's taking you? Alright, good. Right, yes. Okay, well let's get this done and then we'll wrap this one up, I think. Now you've got that going the wrong way. And seriously, what have you hosed now? Just because you've put a Okay, good. We're almost there. Almost there. Right. Yes? We happy now? Yes, we're happier now. Okay, that's coming along at a slightly more rapid pace. Copper's max queued up. And we're feeding everything that needs feeding. Interesting. I wonder why we're not getting both sides of these fed in equal order. Or maybe we are, but it's because the smart inserts are taken from that side. Anyway, we're not running short. We aren't. That's quite right. Okay, good. So let's power these bad boys up. Let's just go for 2 for right now. Power those up. And what do you need? You just need a regular Swifto inserter. Now let's see what that does to the bottom of the belt. Still getting some circuits through. Copper, no chance. Okay, that's unfortunate. Right, I'm going to need to... Hold on, that was things blowing up. Where was that? I'm going to bet that was the wall. Because I'm not seeing more things blowing up. I reckon that's a bit of wall. Okay, it could be I'm under attack again. And, alright, I'm not going to quit the video here because you're going to want to see if I get eaten again, aren't you? I would. Alright. That's a train. That's fine. It's not a really big alien. Alright, splendid. Oh, you're out already. Okay. Yep, bit of wall. We can handle it. Robots will deal with that as soon as I've got them. We're going for robots soon. Now we'll use up some of that lubricant we've been making. Okay, splendid. Right, so that's gonna run it up for this time, I think. I'm gonna put a light here. Yeah, absolutely. How are we doing for power, I wonder? I think I've got enough accumulator capacity to handle that. Yeah, okay, I'll wrap it up here. I'm going to finish off getting these. I'm going to run the plastic bar. I'm going to run the plastic belt out to get these fully functional. And then we'll see if we can actually keep up production with the demand that these two fellas are going to have. I suspect not. In fact, I suspect quite strongly not. But it's going to be exciting to find out. So why don't you tune in next time, and you can see for yourself. Have a good evening. Cheerio.